Titan fans, it is time to go down in the comments section right now and look into your crystal ball and predict the Titans' record in 2022, because coming up here on today's show, I'm going to go through every single home, every single away game, the entire schedule released by the NFL. You're watching Titans Today, and this is the official 2022 Tennessee Titans schedule reveal. I'm Mitchell Renz from Chat Sports, and we are going to go through from weeks 1 all the way down to week 18, all 17 games on slate for the Titans. You start week 1 at home up against the Giants. Brand new head coach in there with Brian Daboll. How is Daniel Jones going to be able to go? Week 2 on the road against Buffalo, Monday Night Football. This is going to be a phenomenal test to see how legit this Titans team is this upcoming season. Week 3, at home up against the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders have done a lot of good things this offseason, getting Devontae Adams, but if the Titans want to run the football with Derrick Henry, they can give the Silver and Black a lot of troubles. Week 4, on the road up against Indy. This is essentially the only team I see being in this division that is going to give the Titans actual competition. If you can take care of business up against the Colts, you are going to be AFC South champs. You are going to be in the playoffs. Week 5, up against the Commanders, against Carson Wentz. You saw Wentz twice last season. I would imagine Tennessee wants a little bit of a revenge here. Week 6, get some nice little bye, get to rest up, and then I love for Tennessee to be able to have that bye here. Essentially, you get 2 weeks. You get 2 weeks to prepare for Indy. So you played Indy week 4, you played the Commanders week 5, 2 extra weeks to prepare. Again, that's a good thing for Titans because I think they're a better coached football team. Week 8 against Houston. They got a problem. Houston, that is. They stink. Week 9 up against the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. So far, your 2 primetime games are against legit competition. Week 10 at home. It's not the same Broncos team anymore. This team has Russell Wilson, and they're a legit competitor. Week 11 at Green Bay, the number 1 team in the NFC last season. Now it's Thursday Night Football, so that's going to be a quick turnaround. And then this is a gauntlet of a schedule right here. I mean, this is really what could make or break your entire season, because then you go up against Week 12, the Bengals. Same thing. They ain't the same Bengals anymore. They lost in the Super Bowl last year. Joey B, he's going to be looking for blood. Then you got Week 13 in this Titans schedule release. At the Philadelphia Eagles, I don't know if there's going to be any batteries thrown, but growing up, for me personally, I grew up in the Philly area. It's not an easy place to play, and they just went ahead and traded for A.J. Brown. Week 14, Jacksonville. Take care of business there. Week 15, on the road against the Chargers. Justin Herbert continues to get better. They went ahead, they traded for Khalil Mack this offseason. Chargers, don't sleep on them. Then, Week 16, Christmas Eve game up against the Texans, and I'm just hoping that Tennessee's just dropping lumps of coal in Houston. Week 17, the Cowboys, another Thursday Night Football game, and then Week 18 up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. So what I want you guys to do right now is we always set goals for ourselves, and I hope whatever your career path that you chose, I know a lot of people told me, you're dumb for trying to be a YouTuber. Well, guess what? I'm doing a halfway decent job. So if you love the Titans, then go ahead and subscribe now. We need 614 more to get to 4,000 subs. The more subs you guys get, the more videos you're going to be getting. So if somebody's asking, all right, I'm a Titans fan, but why should I subscribe? Well, I'm glad you asked. You get weekly Titans videos. If there's breaking news, we cover it. We're also an interactive channel, so we see your comments. We like them. We heart them for reasons. More subs equals more videos. And did I mention it's 100% free? You got nothing to lose. Hit that sub button. So what's going to be coming up now here is, instead of me running through all these games, I'm going to just pinpoint some of the ones that I think are the most important games, and out of this first slate of 4, I'm going to go ahead and point the finger here at this Monday Night Football game in Buffalo up against Josh Allen and the Bills. If you were to tell me at the end of the year there's a battle between number 1, number 2, number 3 seeds, if you will, in this entire conference, this could be a major tiebreaker game. And yes, Tennessee is on the road, but if Derrick Henry is healthy and he's got it rolling and they can establish the run and get out to a lead, I know how good Buffalo is. But Tennessee, when the defense is playing good and they have their running game going, they're arguably the best team to beat. I know I wouldn't want to try to tackle Derrick Henry. So let me know, guys, who you got down in the comments section right now. Are you going to go with the Tennessee Titans, or Are you going to go with the Buffalo Bills, type T for Titans, or you can go ahead and type B for Bills? The next slate of games here, you got the Commanders, which they have a good defense, that I know. Week 6 is the bye. Week 7 is the game that I'm going to have circled on my calendar personally. How does Matt Ryan adjust into this new division? He was with the Atlanta Falcons for such a long time, but Matt Ryan's not the story. You're looking at arguably the two best running backs in the entire league between Jonathan Taylor and you got Derrick Henry. This is going to be a game which most Titans games are like this. If they can get out to an early lead, if they can establish their physicality, then they go ahead and win most games. If you want to bet on the Titans winning, there is one place to do it and one place only. It's called BetUS, and if we have an exclusive deal with them, in fact, it's the best damn deal on the entire internet. And if you can find a better one, tell me about it because I'm going to report them because it's fake news. So go to chatsports.com/bet. Promo code is chat125. They get you the 125% deposit bonus. So you can bet on the NFL. You can bet on AFC South odds, which we actually have here. So put down $100, get $125 for free. How? By going to chatsports.com/bet and using promo code chat125. Bet on every game the entire season. Look at the odds here. I think this is disrespect. Not only are you plus 125, but Indy's minus 110. There's a lot of other division odds out there where all four teams are in the positive range or plus. That's pretty confident for them. That would tick me off a little bit. If you think the Titans are the better team, go put some money down. All right, let's keep this thing going. This is tough. And I've looked at every single schedule for the NFL. You can make an argument this is the toughest slate of 4 games in a row that there is. So we are going to start here at Week 9 at the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. If you're able to go into Arrowhead, you're able to beat anyone. And this is going to be another game, which, like I mentioned about the Bills game, not only you got to play the Bills on the road, now you also got to play the Chiefs on the road, which definitely sucks. It is going to be November. It might be a little bit chilly, which will help out the Titans. But if there's been one team that has given Patrick Mahomes and this Chiefs team a little bit of fits, it's been the Tennessee Titans. Let's go to Week 10, Week 11, Week 12. You got to win. You got to try to win 2 of these games. If you can come away with 2 wins in this slate of 4, you're going to be feeling pretty damn good about yourself because you could go 0-4 here. Sure, you can also go 4-0, but you got to win at least 2. Week 13, 14, and 15. Going to Philly is never an easy task, no doubt about that. Week 14 against the Jags, you still got to show up because I remember when the Colts thought that they could just walk on through the Jacksonville Jaguars, and, well, they had a different idea. Week 15 against the Chargers. This one really just simply comes down to Ryan Tannehill taking care of the football, relying on the physicality of that team. So out of all the teams in this division, okay, out of all the AFC South teams, I think I know which way you guys are going to go. And, yes, you probably don't like the Texans. You probably don't like the Jags. But you can't really hate those teams because they haven't been good in such a long time. So I would imagine most people are going to go ahead and type their IND. But you know what? I'm not going to tell anyone. If you want to type IND and then comment that, type HOU, comment that, type JAC, comment that as well. I'm not going to be mad. You can hate all the teams for all I care. Let's go now to the final 3 games of this slate. Week 16 up against the Texans. I believe this is going to be a good Christmas present for a lot of people out there. Week 17 against the Cowboys. The entire world will be rooting for Tennessee because, let's face it, nobody likes the Cowboys. And then to round out your 2022 schedule, they go ahead and take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. So I know at the very beginning of today's show, I said, hey, go ahead, predict the Titans record. Well, guess what? You guys are actually going to be getting a video tomorrow on the Titans' entire schedule prediction. So we're going to have somebody here from Chat Sports go through every single game from week 1 all the way to week 18 and give you a score prediction and tell you what the record for Tennessee is going to be. So if that interests you, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn on those notifications because this YouTube channel is doing a lot to make sure that you guys are up to date. And we love what we do here. I hope that you guys can appreciate what we do here. And I know this, there's a lot of excitement around this year. So if you are excited for the Tennessee Titans 2022 season, I want you to go ahead and like this video right now.